To use the full features of XGen, the users needed to connect one or more devices with the computer so that XGen can directly measure the speed of models on the devices. Note that XGen can still be used to optimize AI models without a connected device, but it cannot guarantee latency. For that usage, please refer to our tutorials on other usage. In this tutorial, I will show you how to connect Android devices. We will see 3 ways to connect a device to XGen through direct USB connections, Wi-Fi, or forwarding. The first approach is simple. We use a USB data cable to connect the devices with the computer that has XGen installed. Note, there are 2 kinds of cables out there. The one only for power charging cannot work. We need a data cable. The cable originally coming with the device can usually work. After the connection, we need to enable the ADB debugging mode on the devices. To do that, you will need to first turn on the developer mode on the device, then get into the setting and turn on the USB debugging mode. Now, if you type ADB devices in the XGen shell, you will see the connected devices listed on the screen. So the devices are ready. It's worth noting that when first connected, the device may pop up an unauthorized question. Click Allow, then the device is connected and can be used by XGen. To confirm that you can get into XGen shell, then type ADB device. You should see the IDs of the connected devices. Note if a device is shown as unauthorized, you will need to reconnect the device and then run ADB queue server to reset the ADB in XGen, and then run ADB devices again. Now this time you should see the devices correctly connected and authorized, ready for XGen to use. The second approach is to use Wi-Fi rather than USB cables for the connection. Please see those links for the detailed instructions. Here is a quick demo. On Android 11 or later systems, you will need to turn on the wireless debugging feature in the developer options. After that, you will see a pairing code. And then on the computer, you can start to run ADB command, pair command, to pair the device with the computer. Now here, this is the IP address of this device. Along with the port number 42627, and then type in this pairing code. Now they are successfully paired. Now we can do this connection. So this connection uses a different port of the same IP address. And then now if we do ADB devices, we can see the new devices are connected, ready for XGen to use. Now that is for Android 11 or later systems, but for earlier systems, there are slight differences. Now here is a quick demo on these older phones. Now in the menu, we can see the IP address right in here, and then we just need on the computer do ADB command with this TCP/IP port number, and then we do the ADB connect with the IP address of this device along with this port number. Then it is connected. Now if we run ADB devices, we can see this new device is also ready for XGen to use. The third approach is useful if it is not convenient to connect devices directly on your GPU servers. You can first connect the devices to your local machine, then use SSH forwarding to allow the remote servers to use the devices connected locally. In this demo, we have a remote machine already. We already remotely log into that machine, and we run ADB devices. On this machine, there are no devices connected at this point. But then, because on the local machine, we already have a number of devices connected, we can just do the SSH forwarding. So we come back to this local machine, and then we run SSH forwarding with the right address, IP address of the remote machine, the port number, and then type in our password on the remote machine. Then the forwarding is set up. Now, if we go back to the server, remote server, and then we do ADB devices, we don't see any device because we need to reset our ADB after the forwarding. So we run ADB queue server to reset ADB, and then we run ADB devices. Now we can see all of the devices that were available are available on the local machine can be accessed on this remote machine. Now Xgen, if you run Xgen on the remote server, you will be able to use the locally connected devices. In some cases, your group may have a dedicated testing machine with all the devices connected there, and also some remote GPU servers. None of these machines may be local to you. And then you just need to log into the testing machine, do the same forwarding to make the remote server be able to use the devices connected to the testing machine. After that, you just need to get on the GPU server and start running Xgen on this remote server as usual. Now that concludes this tutorial. We learned 3 ways to connect devices with Xgen through USB cable, through Wi-Fi, and through forwarding. They can be used in different scenarios to meet different needs. Thanks.